Hey, hello everybody. Thank you guys for coming, and we are grateful for you guys showing up. There's a lot that I can talk about, Charles, from childhood days to our upbringing to struggles, successes, etc., failures. So much that I can talk about. I can go back and forth on so many things, but I think we've come a long way. We've really come a long way, and particularly on this book, I think it's been long coming. He has shared nuggets of excerpts and extracts of some of these books on Facebook long time ago, and we kept wondering when the actual book was going to come out, was going to be published, and finally it is here. Right? He talks about life. That's what I see in this book. I think this whole book is just something about life, and for me, life is a school. Nobody graduates, right? Nobody, holds an MBA, PhD with life. We sort of learn from each other's errors, mistakes, failures, etc., and then we evolve with the things, experiences that we pick it up from all these people around us. We sort of evolve to become a better versions of ourselves. We evolve to become a superior version of ourselves. When I learned about some of the things that she is doing, I learned about some of the things that everybody here, we all doing. But there are some great nuggets that I actually pick up from this book. Actually, when you look at the back of the book, he kicks us off with a quote, and I'm like, I'm completely blown out. This is like a quote of the century. He says something like, if life is a movie, make sure that yours must be a must-see. He ushered us into this book with this, idea of, life being a movie. And of course, when it comes to a movie, there's so many characters, so many people playing different roles, and it's just a beautiful how he sort of, starts this whole book out here. He essentially makes some bold attempts, to talk about life sort of 360 degrees in here by using essentially the thing about human nails here. And there are certain things that resonate with me. Taking risks, as he says over here, that it should not be based off of emotions. And if it's based off on emotions, that could be suicidal, that could be fatal, and it could be your biggest mistakes, ever. And he says something here that's also very interesting, that the dream is free, but the risk is sold separately. And I think this was also a huge one, for me. Now talk about some 3 whys. I know we all want to do different things. Ideas are bumping over our heads, every now and then. But before you jump into anything, whether it's business, a new venture, anything, you must ask yourself the 3 whys. Why this? Why now? And why me? And so if somebody is coming to you to share any business idea, anything that, say, come partner with me, or even if you have a dream about something, you must ask yourself these 3 questions. So why this? Why now? And why me? I think this was also a good takeaway for me as well. And then, he talked about mindset over here, he talked about working knowledge factor. And this is something that also sort of, resonates, kind of with me as well. We talk about big things, something that should blow everybody's mind. We got to dream big. He said something here, I think it is huge one for me as well. He said the truth is our abilities are buried within our mentality. So that means anything that is extraordinary, anything that, great feats, the achievement, etc., it is all buried in our mentality. It does not go beyond that. And then on the section of growth, he kind of unveils and unpacks so many truths in different places, and he calls it the miracle of the mind, miracle of understanding, miracle of wisdom, miracle of doing, execution, and the miracle of patience. And for me, this was really like, okay, I think that, God is really up to something, right? God is really up to something. This is brilliantly written, guys. This is brilliantly written. And the last one over here, that was, if I can put it this way, that breaks the camel's back. Or if I can say that was the onslaught for me, was be pliable. be pliable. I think this is something that, we can all relate with. We have to be flexible. We must be subject to change. Culture, environment, the people, etc., wherever that we're coming from, they have a way of shaping us up. Everything around us evolves with time. We need to be able to learn, unlearn, and then relearn. That is a process of, growth. The lessons are endless. The lessons here are endless. I feel like every page that I flip, every line that I read, I kept having some sort of epiphany, in there, and it is just awesome. It's just great. And so here's my testimonial. I highly recommend this book to everybody. For those here, for those that are going to be watching the video, whether on YouTube, anywhere. Please, for mini makers, for generation of doers, people who want to execute, who want to go beyond the normal, get a copy of this book. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mr. President. Really appreciate it.